One-night stands suck. Why? To find out, continue watching. Now, don't get me wrong. Having a one-night fling is certainly a lot better than not having sex at all. However, one-night stands are wildly overrated. First off, the sex usually isn't even that good. Because the girl doesn't know you that well, she isn't comfortable enough to get kinky and wild. And instead, she just lays there like a dead fish, because she's too self-conscious to really let go. It's not good. Plus, one-night stands are hard to pull off. Sure, it's not too difficult to get a fat or ugly girl to come home with you, but who wants that? Getting a one-night stand with a girl who's an 8 or above is getting into Mission Impossible territory, unless you're jacked, rich, and young with a giant bulge in your pants. But for ordinary guys, getting a ONS with a hottie requires serious work to pull off. What pickup artists never tell you is that even the very best pickup artists typically need to approach between 20 to 30 women to even find one who will go home with them. That's a ratio of 1 success to every 30 failures. And who wants to spend thousands of money a week on taxis, club entry, and drinks at sleazy clubs where you can barely hear people talk? All just for the vague possibility of possibly, hooking up with a chubby 6 who gives you bad sex. Let's face it, one-night stands suck. And that's why being a pickup artist, even a moderately successful PUA, sucks. Trust me and many of my friends have done the PUA thing better than anyone on earth. It's not that PUA tactics don't work. They do work. But only if you're willing to put in massive amounts of time and energy and be happy to be rejected by 95% of the girls you approach just so you can get the occasional drunk, sloppy lay. So it's not that PUA is a scam, per se. It definitely does work, but only if you're willing to put serious work into it. The problem is that the ROI, return on investment of PUA, is dog shit. So what's the alternative? Stop being a pickup artist, stop trying to get one-night stands, and instead play the long game, the smart game. What am I talking about? I'm talking about getting yourself a rotation of FWBs, friends with benefits. A friend with benefits is a girl you're friends with, who you also enjoy having sex with whenever either of you is horny. The great thing about having a FWB is that it makes getting laid as easy as ordering a slice of pizza. You can be sitting around in your underwear playing Xbox. And when you feel horny, you just send your FWB a text, and she shows up at your doorstep an hour later, wearing a skin-tight dress with no panties underneath, wet and horny for you to use her for sex. Then you take her to your room, undress her, and stuff her like a Thanksgiving turkey. And afterwards, you can send her back with no guilt, because she's not looking for commitment either. She's just as much of a sex-crazed pervert as you, and she just wants sex, nothing more. But how to find girls like this, and what to say to turn them into your F-buddies? Don't worry. As always, I've got you covered. I will give a link to this new video in the description below. What is the best thing about having a sex buddy? She doesn't care if you're exclusive with her, which means if you can get one sex buddy, you can get several, and enjoy the sexual variety that comes from banging a different girl every day. Discover a new resource which makes it easy to convince a girl to be your sex buddy, even if you're old, broke, overweight, or shy. Getting a one-night stand is like finding $100 in the street. It's exciting. It's wonderful when it happens, but you can't rely on it. It's called getting lucky for a reason, after all. But getting your own harem of FWBs who give you sex on demand, that's like owning an income-producing investment that pays you $100 every week like clockwork just for sitting on your sofa. Play the long game. Check out the link in the description below now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and comment below. Do subscribe for more videos. See you in the next video.